Welcome to Two Coach Podcast with Ali and Anthony, episode 5. Anthony, how are you, sonny boy?
I'm good, Ali, and yourself? You're looking a bit,
I'm flat.
Well, for starters, I can see a black armband around your arm.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I'm a bit sad, Ant. And angry. I'm sangry.
I did see you in the gutter as I pulled out.
I slept there last night. Oh, not the first time. Hopefully the last time.
I seen you in North Melbourne last year too after the grand final in the gutter as well.
It's just a familiar feeling to me now, Anthony. I'm starting to get a swag just so I can stay warm.
Just cut the
I'm a
spare
bit depressed.
pillows.
Yeah, it's a bit good to have
Shopping
a pillow.
trolley.
Put all my worldly possessions and a dog in there, up and down my street. I'm flat, Ant.
Yeah, it was
Flatter than a tyre at Port Adelaide.
I was up and about.
And just slip something in there quickly.
I was pretty flat as well, Ali.
Yeah, but if you don't know what we're talking about, if you've been living under a rock, the Crows, all they needed to do, Anthony, was win.
No, they tried.
Just win. Like our song, they should have listened to DJ Khaled.
Absolutely.
Before running out, win.
And that's what
What'd
they
they
should have
do?
played over the PA system.
Fell over. Lose Randall.
Fell over.
The whole team went
Fell over. Didn't
dominate.
kick a goal for a whole half.
No Randall. Mind you, by the way, the Fox commentary team were on a smack. Didn't realise that the number one player on the ground was Randall up to
Number
half
26.
time. Would that be fair?
Yeah.
Got mentioned every 5 minutes. What a great mark. What a saving mark. No care for herself. Blah, blah, blah. She goes missing after half time. Takes till 5 minutes before the end of the game to one of the people to go, oh, where's Randall?
Yeah.
Oh, where's Randall?
Yeah. I think it was
Concussion on the bench.
Mel
Been
Hickey.
there.
Mel
Mel
Hickey.
Hickey. Yeah, not even a commentator. Melbourne player. Keeping an eye out. Spies on our players.
On our players.
And she's the only one that noticed.
She's an elite player, so you can
She's a good
expect
player. Yeah,
that.
she was going, where's that Oppo? Poor Chels. Hope you're okay, Chels.
Needed my
Hope you're
drone
okay.
out.
Yeah, get your drone out, sort them out. Yeah, so unfortunately the Crows women went down. Don't even know the end score. I mean, I was watching
21
it,
points, I
but
think.
it was painful.
Just scum.
Painful.
I don't know what the uncontested stat
Painful.
was, but we surely would have lost that by a lot.
I said to you at half time, when they came out for the third quarter, all I could see in my mind's eye, how they were moving the ball is exactly what
they had a
Brisbane
plan.
did to us at Norwood, but they hadn't been executing it for the first half. And they just took the ball away from us, time and space, down the flank,
Possession.
and then
Yeah.
straight in, lowered the eyes. Oh, there's a new thought. Lower the eyes
Or-
when kicking into your forward 50.
Something we're not able to do. Or they'd kick it in deep.
Very deep,
Really
one-on-one
deep.
contest.
And
Poor
now-
Chalky went from a rising star to a falling star. Moana Hope really picked up
That
her
wasn't
game
the
this
right
year.
matchup, but then
No,
again,
not the right matchup, but I would have put Jazzy Hewitt on her, someone that could go with
We're
it, light
lacking
and
a
speed.
defender, Ali, for sure.
We're definitely lacking into a fender. So, yeah, first half looked good.
Oh,
We
first
pressured,
half
we were
was
at the
ominous.
ball. Flick was still playing on one leg, but, and that's what Collingwood did, just run away from her.
Yeah.
Just run.
Because they knew
Actually, her tackle work.
it did
Oh.
in that last quarter.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
up around the shoulders too. They couldn't even lift their
Well, we're
arms.
only down
Couldn't
by-
even lift their arms
No.
to get a head high. She had him like a vice grip, just right.
It was a good
That was
tackle.
it.
And like in that last quarter, we're going into the fourth. We're only down by a point, but to get run over by 20 points,
It's pretty embarrassing.
That was really poor. Really poor. There was no plan B, which
No, okay. My thoughts, and you know how much I love my girls. But if I take this not from a fan's perspective, but stepping back and looking at it from just a pure football perspective, the need for speed in our team. We did not have. What was our game plan? Get the ball, kick it forward, get the ball, kick it forward, get the ball, kick it
hold
forward.
territory, yeah.
And that was it.
Lock it in there.
Yep.
But
Plan B? Exactly. Just to hold possession and hit up targets properly.
Yeah.
Clean. Lower your eyes when you're going into forward 50.
Just basic skills, Ali. Just our basic skills.
Marking the ball.
Even a ground ball. Picking the
know
ball
my
up
thing.
below our knees.
Ground ball and taking a mark.
Yeah.
A huge thing for us that
It's
we've got
just
to work
something
on. Just skills. Basic skills.
Basic skills.
Yep. Sticking tackles. We always seem to be just catching the Guernsey and just let them run. And we could spin them 5 times sometimes and they still didn't get hold of the ball. Don't even start me. The umpires did not affect the end result of this game.
Not at all.
I did not even bang on about the umpires because there were some stupid calls, but nothing that impacted the end result. So I'm not even going to do that. I think we need a big list turnover.
Yeah, I agree with that. And look,
no time for sentimentality.
No, not at all. It's
trade, cut, chase players that you want. Let them know that you want them.
Absolutely.
Get into them. We need good users of the ball. We need people with speed.
We need a good user of half back.
Defenders. Ange Foley was great, but she got taken out of the game. Once Randall was gone, that was it.
For mine...
Speedy midfielder?
For sure.
Speedy forward. Now, Eloise Jones was up and about. She's going to be even better next year because she was tough. And she went all over the ground.
Ruth Wallace, she was...
Ruthie was good.
See, that mongrel to where Phillips was going to kick that goal and it just fell into Wallace's lap.
It's great. What about Jenna McCormick's goal? How beautiful was that?
Oh, that was a ripper.
Oh, that was just...
Keep her.
Absolutely.
But I'd like to see her more up around the ball.
She's got good pressure.
Good
up around half forward, like just keep it right up.
Yeah.
I think she could even play mid, but I think they want her for goal kicking, so...
Yeah, okay. Well, she's smart around goal, so I can sort of see why.
Definitely. As I said, everything for mine, it revolved the word speed. Speedy defender, speedy forward, speedy mid.
Oh, we were exposed. Yeah. For sure. And
we were more exposed than being down at Maslin's Beach. That's how exposed we were, Anthony. But we, you know what, we need to go down there, Beck, Harps, all them need to go shake a few trees and see what they can get
what
to fall
they can
out.
Find. Yeah. For sure.
Look under rocks. If that's what you've got to do, do that.
Yeah, well, I agree with what you said, for sure.
Now, go on.
Just need to really change our style of play because it just doesn't cut it.
Absolutely.
Does not cut it for mine.
There's so many things that I'm sitting there going, where's that?
Sarah Perkins, does she get another role? I don't want to individualise, but for mine she doesn't.
Yeah, I think you're right. She's sentimental and I love her to pieces. One goal, she's supposed to be a key forward. One goal.
Yeah.
I know others have been held, like Moana Hope, they're stuck with. Look how good she come this year.
Yeah.
But this is her second year.
Absolutely.
I do love her. She's just not quick enough.
I'd like Moana.
She turns like Tex. Do you know what I mean? Like the
she's like the Titanic.
Yeah, or
the
Queen
Mary too. Yeah. Not even that quick.
and I said, that's harsh, but I love her, but I want my team to win.
Yeah.
Just to stat quickly before I mention some other news I've got in the AFL.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for this.
Just Swamp. Thank you, Sir Swamp Thing. It's on Twitter. So people that we like on Twitter.
That's worse. Sir Swamp Thing.
Sir Swamp Thing. At Sir Swamp Thing. Give him a show and a like and a tweet and all that. Most tackles after 15 career games. We'll start at the bottom. Okay. 94 tackles. Cara Donnellan. 13 games, that's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, you take that. 97, David Ellard. Who's he?
No, don't know. He
obviously didn't go too far.
Was he? Yes, no, I'm not too sure.
Could be. 99, Dane Zorko. Know that name?
Yeah, I know that.
The Lions.
I like him.
99 equal, Hugh Greenwood.
Oh, we know that name.
Second.
Huey.
Equal second. Number one, on 158 tackles, if you don't mind, Ebony Marinoff.
Yeah, that's...
Take it back. Noffy.
That's a
bloody
fantastic stat.
You let people get home with that, eh? And they'll be sitting there going,
Sir Swampy Thing.
That's Swamp Thing. That's her Swamp Thing. Now, a little something for you, Ant, about the AFLW. Yes. Oh, congratulations to Brisbane by proxy. Only because we lost. That's the only reason you're getting into the final. Just remember that. The Lions versus the Bulldogs, but it looks like now the Bulldogs could be without Katie Brennan, who's up. She's been given a one-match ban for a spear tackle. Didn't look good. I've picked Brisbane at the start of the year, so I'm going to have to stick there.
I tipped the Bulldogs to win it.
No,
I don't like their attitude either.
No.
But I was tipping the Bulldogs, but with Katie Brennan out.
If she's out.
And there was another player as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, they've been on really well without him. So, but Frederick Troll is going to be the barometer for that game.
Oh, for sure.
If she gets hold of it.
So,
that's it. Katie Brennan's
out. How's it looking at Carlton?
Yeah. Come on, Brand Davey. Chelsea Randall's out. Yeah. Okay. Now here's a little something. I've got two things.
Yes.
Two things.
Give us.
My flip conspiracy.
Oh yes.
Yeah, a little conspiracy theory I had. Just something made me think of. Remember at the beginning of the year, everyone was doing their predictions for the BNF winner, which Flip won her Daylight, then another player of some name, shape, or form.
Yep.
I think bar one player, and maybe the Crows picked Chelsea to win it, right? No one. Now this is the best player above, far and beyond, without any other prelude to season, and she can only get better. Would that be correct?
For sure.
Didn't
go to another level.
They didn't even pick the Crows. Didn't rate them, as it turns out, but didn't rate them. You know my conspiracy? They actually knew about Flip's injury.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Why the hell would you pick Flip? Why wouldn't you? Exactly.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
So...
Because I was a bit...
What the hell's going on?
A bit perplexed by that myself, but...
Now, you've heard the NT Thunder, I don't know if you are around, the NT Thunder are going to be joining the Victorian Footy League. Well, the Victorian League, they've changed their name and they're doing something weird over there, but for the women, and so like Ange Foley plays for the NT Thunder and all that. The interesting thing I found out is that the local teams, like during the off-season, you've got the Adelaide Footy League here. Yep. The Crows players will not be available to play in that league.
Why?
Well, sounds like certain players will be playing for the NT Thunder. So we'll actually have a reserves team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In Melbourne?
Yeah, playing in Melbourne. Now, that obviously wouldn't include all players, because you can't imagine every single one being available due to work, and this.
Okay, that makes sense.
And maybe your flips and players, certain older players, Cramey and that, might not be able to do it. But for development, actually getting a bunch of team together, because that's where Brisbane Lions have been playing as a team, mainly, and they've had Starcevic for 5 years.
That's right.
So we need something. It's like getting the SANFL reserves, and then all of a sudden the Crows improve.
Yeah.
Because they're all sticking to the same game plan, and that would help Beck Goddard out too.
Will she be the coach?
Don't know. I don't know at all. But then we can have a game plan, a proper, as in like, get it for, that can be the all-out attack, but we need a defensive game plan to stop the flow and stem the bleeding.
The bleeding, like yesterday, for example, that was really poor.
Yeah, so there's just a little something for you, for people that may not know about it.
Yeah.
So, enough about the pain. We'll see what happens next week. But media meltdown, though. Before we move on to some other stuff, just a media meltdown. Anthony, you want to give someone a crack and a Twitter tweet? Do you want to...
Well, first of all, I want to talk about our mate Mitch Cleary.
Oh, where's he gone? He's gone quiet.
Well, he's gone to work for the AFL.
Melbourne, aren't they streets ahead?
I thought they were streets ahead. Well, they're not even in the AFLW Grand Final, so... Go figure. Mitch.
Twitter twit. Shut your pie hole.
It's really funny because since he tweeted that, Melbourne have gone downhill, but...
His fault.
His fault.
Melbourne, just blame him.
And then John
Ralph, you are an absolute tooly McTool. Shut your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole.
Shut your pie hole. John Ralph, if you haven't seen it, people put out from, now where's this gentleman's name here? Paul Marsh, who's the CEO of the AFL Players Association. This is his tweet, and I'll read out the tweet and then I'll read you the headline. It's got media accountability has been a topic of discussion this week.
Sure has, yes.
Has indeed.
Yes.
The start of this article, exactly the type of issue AFL players have had enough of. Time to call out reckless and irresponsible journalism. Surely we are better than this. So this, if I read you, can I read you John Ralph's title?
Go for it.
Josh Kelly reveals initially he thought he would leave GWS for North Melbourne's mega offer last year. So far so good?
Mm-hmm.
It just gets better. He just goes... For every coke-snorting, nightclub-hopping AFL player, there are dozens who quietly start charities and visit 6 kids in hospital. What the hell were you thinking, Ralph, when you wrote that? Wreck it, Ralph. Wreck it, Ralph.
Wreck it.
No. You put in every
coke-snorting, nightclub-hopping AFL player.
But doesn't that tarnish players like there? For every one of them, there's a dozen. So he's saying 1 out of every 12 players in the AFL, basically a coke-snorting, nightclub-hopping AFL players. Tell you what, the only one that looks like they're snorting something is our Wreck-It Ralph.
John Ralph.
John Ralph.
He's a flog for mine.
Tell us what you really think.
No, seriously, now, this is why players don't want to give media access.
Absolutely.
Because
you make up crap
stuff like
that.
This. You know, we've got one in this town, Ali, called Michelangelo Rucci, the tracksuit man.
He wouldn't even do that. No, he wouldn't. Nah. I'm not a fan.
Well, he comes up with
some
crap as well.
Yeah, he does, but
some shut your pie hole stuff.
Oh, absolutely, but he's never.
But that's a terrible. That's very.
He, not even him. No, you know, I'm not a fan. No, he wouldn't go that low. He wouldn't be that stupid for starters. He's a lot of things, but he ain't stupid. He's as cunning as a rat.
John Raff is always on the coverage for Fox Footy, pre-game and post-game.
He might be there now.
And I just want to jump through that telly and just give him what for, because the sarcasm and the crap that comes out of his mouth.
The game. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like that's
it's terrible.
That's really silver.
That's inflammatory.
Yeah,
there's a lot. Okay, so my next one is not so much Twitter. It'll be a media meltdown. It'll be a shut your pie hole. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, one of my favourites, because it'll probably be the last time I'll get it in this year.
Tell us.
I listened to the game yesterday. One of my favourites.
Yes.
How
yes.
do you not know that this Chelsea Randall was not in the game until 5 minutes before the final siren? And that was, like you said, Mel Hickey, we already spoke of this. Kate Sheehan was horrible again. Now, this is the same person, when the Magpies started coming and going on top, she was yelling and screaming and chanting and hollering. You would have thought Eddie Maguire was sitting right next to her handing out the dollar bills, right? Because she was, and raising her voice. Thought, geez, you weren't doing this in the first half when the Crows were leading. And then, but she's the same one that said the Collingwood coach should be sacked, and two of the players should be gotten rid of. 2 players to be getting rid of, and there she is pumping their tyres.
Pumping them up.
And I'm like, you hypocrite. Absolute hypocrite, Kate.
For sure.
Shut your pie hole.
But it wasn't even like it was her, but it wasn't really just her either. It was that
I just
other
wanted to jump
bloke.
her for it. I wanted to jump her for it.
That other commentator. He was frustrating as well.
Yeah.
Ben,
I don't know. It just took away the enjoyment of losing a game.
It did. No, but it's...
Pie holes. Ready? Shut your pie holes.
It was mutable anyway.
It was...
well, you were commentating at one stage.
I did. I was commentating. I got asked if I should commentate for a local league.
Biddenham. Really?
Yeah. I should go and do that because of the funny names I make up. I said I'd be on air one game and I'd be suspended for something I say, and that would be the end of my career.
Sacked, Ellie.
I reckon I would be too.
You'd be sacked.
With players like Dana Cox, that's just leaving the door wide open, isn't it, for my jokes to start? Like, think of me as a 14-year-old boy with little, jokes and that sort of sit there. And also, and from yesterday, friends of ours over, Greenie. How you going, Maddie? Happy birthday today, Brados. It's your birthday today, mate. 15?
Oh, 15. Happy
birthday, matey. Maddie and them, they were all over. And Dave and Marg. Dave's wearing his Richmond hat.
Bandwagon.
Yeah. Whichever team's winning, he's wearing the hat, right? He was Crows, and then he was Port the year before. He changes more often than I change my underwear. And I do change it a lot, believe it or not.
Just stick to a team day. Come on.
And he thought he could poke the bear with, mentioning Richmond. I'm like, I sat there, front row for the grand final. I said, you couldn't hurt me any more than what it hurt to sit there on the day witnessing it live. So I said, take your jokes. And Kat and Margie had a few shandies, shall we say, in the form of red wine.
Yeah.
And then as I was leaving, he started it. So Margie just got his hat and threw it on our roof. So it's called hashtag Where's Dave's Hat. It's been everywhere. It's been in the toilet.
It's been everywhere, man.
It's been in the cat litter tray.
Oh,
poor Dave.
Next to dog
flushed it in the dunny. It's been next to dog doo-doos. I've had the dog, lift his leg. Okies like this.
Oh, it feels good.
Yeah. So, sorry, Dave, your hat's probably not in the same condition you left it here, but like Marg said, she didn't care.
It's a bit contaminated.
Yeah, it is. We'll have to biohazard it up, but she'll be right. You can wear it again this year.
You have to come in a white suit.
It's all, yeah. You'll be fine. And
a white biochem suit.
Okay. Something we mentioned at the end of last podcast was a little thing that we just made up on the spot, and I think I added another one because that's what we do here, make stuff up. Movers, shakers, tankers, and fakers for 2018. We thought we'd have a look at it from the perspective of the teams. Out of the 18 teams, who are going to be the movers, who's going to be the biggest mover, who's going to be the biggest shaker, who's going to be the tanker, who's going to be the faker.
Yeah, for sure.
So, movers obviously straight up the ladder. Shakers, they're going to do some damage. Tankers, pretty obvious. Fakers, you play like millionaires, get nothing done.
Yeah, like Melbourne last year.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Because I used to say a lot that they try and play like millionaires, but
they just couldn't finish the job.
Just couldn't get the job done.
And then we're also going to do it just as for the Crows players.
Yeah.
And we'll just do that and we'll revisit it. And what we're going to do is each round, after the round is played, we'll note who's the biggest mover, who's the biggest shaker, who's the tanker, and who's the faker. This could go sideways very easily, Anthony. But we will do our prediction just for an overall year, and then we'll measure ourselves up against it if we remember, because we're prone to forgetting stuff from time to time. And we'll see if we can hold our word to anything. Would that be fair?
No, we'll have a bit of integrity. Bit of integrity for this podcast.
Okay, just for this podcast. The next podcast, it's out the window.
It's all out the window.
Okay, so the biggest mover up the ladder this year, My pick, I think you agreed with me, Anthony.
Yeah, I agreed, Ali, with
Swans.
this one. Yeah, the
Sydney
Swans,
biggest movers.
They finished 6th last year.
Finished 6th. I have them finishing on my
They did pretty
prediction.
well for the way they started. I think, they lose 6 games in a row, and then they were able to win their next.
So I'm picking them from 6th to 1st on the ladder.
Game.
Finish top.
Yeah, I think they'll be minor premiers for sure.
I'm picking that. They can have the poison chalice. The Shakers. Who are the ones that are going to give the top 8 a bit of a shake? The AFL's gift to the VFL.
And potentially the next premier.
It's the next sob story for the VFL.
Well,
so they should do well.
Called it, so
yeah,
he'd like Melbourne to win the grand final. So
he's already said.
He's already said to the umpires, just blow unnecessary free kicks.
We'll keep an eye on that. Anthony's eye on Melbourne. We're death riding them too.
Well, we are.
Not a good year to death ride them.
No, it's not.
No, but I think they are going to be a shaker.
Yeah,
They've got the squad.
I think. Well, they've got the squad. They've got the talent, and I think they will move up the ladder. I don't see them being top 4.
6.
Between 6th and 8th.
Yep. But they should get there, Jim. That's not a big shake though, but I think they've got the potential. No, but
they haven't played finals for 12 years.
I think they've got the potential to hurt some teams as well.
Oh, for sure. For sure. If they're good on both sides of the ball, absolutely.
Yep. Tankers, well, we both agreed on this one.
Kangaroos. For sure. They're in massive.
They couldn't even hop across the street. Could they?
No, not at all.
Headlights.
They'd trip themselves up.
Yeah. Fakers. Who are the biggest fakers this year? Well,
Saints for mine.
St Kilda. Just not. I picked them.
They're just not.
I picked them as a mover last year.
Yeah.
Proved me wrong.
Proved me wrong. I had them in the 8.
They sucked. They really sucked.
Yeah.
So
as we discussed, though, I think they've got too much of the same type of player.
Yeah, they've got too many. They haven't got that variety. They haven't got enough
flexibility through their side.
Not at all. But is that players? Is that recruiting? Is that
coaching?
Exactly. I think there's a bit of.
I think there's a bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's a bit of everything, and that could be culture too. So.
Okay, so we've got that. So movers. Swans, Shaker, Melbourne, Tankers, Roos, Fakers, St Kilda.
Yep.
Even though I've got them moving up the ladder in my 18, I still think they're not quite.
Yeah, they're still not top 8.
Okay, here's a list for the Crows though for the year. Anthony and I putting it all on the line. We're not going to be popular with all of our thoughts.
Line.
Yeah, we've got our footballs on the line. And we had a bit of a discussion. Little tiny ones on the bottom of my feet. Haven't you got a ball on the bottom of your foot?
Yeah.
That's my football.
Oh.
He was trying to be dirty, and I just wiped that one away. Okay, so the Crows. Now, we were discussing 3 for who could be the biggest movers.
Yep.
Up the squad list and onto the list to play games.
In the 22, yep.
Yep. So the 3 we had were Murphy.
Yep.
Great form, tick.
Yep.
Dudes.
Yep.
Ticks. Now, we've had some people to and fro with us. After listening to Ben Hart, he's in.
Yeah, he's in for sure.
So we'll change our 18.
Well, it seems to be the theme coming out of Westlake. So.
Yeah. They're going to try him first.
Duday will play.
He's going to get the first shot.
Sounds like it. And Cheney, Ben Hart said he's had
some bad injuries, and I'm like, I didn't really know about that. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Too poor. The other mover, Cameron Yeoman from the rookie list, even though he was on the main list,
player,
but to come from the rookie list like Murphy and jump in. I mean, Dudes is in the box seat there, but from my mind, I think the potential. We're going to put our footballs on the line and go Murphy. Do we agree with that?
For sure.
Yep. So Ant and I going Murphy as a mover.
As a mover, yeah.
And there's a player. I can hear people from here going, "You're missing a player. What the bloody hell are you doing? There's a big old 32 running around out there. There's another bull. Out there you got little bull and you got big bull. Okay? So, little puffer fish. This one's big bloody puffer fish too.
Big puffer.
So we've put him as a shaker.
Yeah.
Because he can shake and take down a few people.
He's going to shake the ground.
I reckon people are going to know when Darcy Fogarty hits town. He's going to collect someone.
There's big raps on this kid.
Yeah, I love him.
Big raps.
Love
big
him.
Raps.
32s.
I still can't believe
polished. You can see the Guernseys getting ironed with 32. Sitting there, smiles.
Next Thursday night, there's going to be a few.
How did you pronounce it, Ant?
Huh?
How did you pronounce it? There might be a few new people in the lineup. What do you call it?
What do I call it?
I don't know. I call them debutantes, but you called it...
Debundance.
Debundance. We've got debundance of players.
Debundance of players.
So, Fogarty, absolutely. Now, we're probably going to get smashed for this next one, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. And I really am hoping I am wrong.
Well, I hope they're wrong as well.
And I want to revisit this at the end of the year and everyone goes, ha ha, and you were wrong.
You were wrong.
You were wrong.
Alan Scott, you were wrong.
Yeah, you just said a poor power word. Okay, wash your mouth out. So, Tankers. Oh, Jordan Bellucci. I said it.
I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't seen anything that's
There's more raps on him than a Christmas present. And I haven't seen it.
Well, he hasn't blown my skirt up over my head.
I don't know why you're wearing a skirt, but must have been in Hawaii. But
well, he hasn't blown my pants up.
They keep talking about his speed and everything, and I still haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it. But is it because he's had an interrupted...
He played in the AFLX, didn't impress... No, Shania Twain, that don't impress me much.
That don't impress me much.
You don't have to sing every time I mention the song.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry about that, Crows fans.
Don't apologise, that's your opinion. If they don't like it, we'll go and...
Just tweet me.
Just tweet.
Smack me one.
Just
Fakers, well, this one's probably not hard.
Where's number 4?
Poor old JJ. He's getting ridden harder than a camel in the desert, a horse in the Melbourne Cup.
I feel, I
feel sorry for him.
I feel sorry for him, but he's only got himself to blame.
Well, even the coaches are coming out saying, well, he's coming back from injury, this,
that's crap.
Yep. I'm sorry, JJ. Love you. Might be a great person.
But
this is football.
JJ.
I can't apologise for it. Fake it. JJ.
You're a faker, mate.
Yep.
You're a faker.
Well, I think at the end of the year, we'll still be as frustrated as we are with him now. That's, to me, where I'll go...
I've been on record with JJ.
You're a broken record with JJ.
I don't understand why he's not able to tackle.
Yes.
Why can he not tackle? Please explain. Please explain.
I think he just doesn't. He looks like.
Why, Ali? Why put your arms out and pretend to tackle?
Because being a basketballer, it's defending space.
Drives me up the wall.
Really up the wall.
I'm going to be Thursday night.
Oh.
I might need my own private security guard next to me because I'll be hollering and hooting.
Are you going now?
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Next Thursday night we play Richmond at home.
Oh, Richmond. Oh, there. Oh,
No,
okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, I can't go. I've got to work on Saturday and Sunday. And I couldn't go anyway.
But anywho.
No, next Thursday night I'll be at home at Adelaide Oval Valley.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about this week.
No. I'll be...
Because I thought you were just yelling at the telly.
Oh, I'll be yelling.
There we go.
When I'm here Friday.
Yeah. We're going to have everyone over and there's going to be a lot of yelling. There'll be a lot of yelling. My dog's going to hide. All 3 of them will probably bloody hide.
Put some muffs on.
I think they will be little earmuffs, yeah. But anyway, that's our thoughts.
That's our faker.
Faker! But what we'll do is we'll revisit this each round. And we'll have a look, and then by the end of it, we'll see who's got the most nominations.
You can smash
Especially Ant, smash him, he likes it. He does.
Yeah, because I retaliate.
But not as 2 crows, just hit him personally.
I don't have 2 crows.
I know.
I don't have access to
There's
that
a reason for that.
No, because I probably forget that I'm in 2 crows, and then I start smashing
and I'll be like, oh, thank you, Ant, we've been removed from Twitter. Thank you very much.
We've just lost 16 followers.
Okay, Ant, moving right along. Let's have a look at your 2018 ladder predictions, please.
Yeah, well, as revealed, 2 crows retweeted my bottom 9.
Oh, bottom 9, sorry, mate. I didn't realise you had 9 bottoms, but there we go.
Bottom 10, I should say.
Now you got 10 bottoms. I didn't know it's toilet paper you'd go through. No, don't add anything. You're just going to go downhill. Read out.
Imagine if you had
Start up with 8.
explosive
Who have you
diarrhea
got to... That's you always got to take it too far.
Alright, so I've done my bottom 10.
Yes.
That's been retweeted.
We've established that.
Okay.
Done.
So,
I haven't done mine.
Mine are Premier, Ali.
Oh, you can start straight from the top. Yep, go.
1 to 8, because people have seen my...
Yeah, everyone's seen yours.
Bottom 10. Come on.
Everyone's seen your bottom 10.
So I've got Sydney finishing as minor premier.
Yep, done.
Now I've got Adelaide second.
Good on you.
But I do feel that I should really have them in 3rd or 4th spot.
That's fair.
I've got Richmond 3rd.
Yep.
Then I've got GWS 4th. So that's my top 4.
So Richmond are moving up the ladder too. If you think from last year 7th, so that's a bit of a mover.
Who?
Richmond.
No, they finished 3rd or 4th.
Last year.
Yeah. They finished in the top 4.
Obviously, I've been drinking again.
Get off the wine, Ali.
Get off the sauce, get off the tea.
That's why you're in the gutter again.
Yeah. Looking for wine.
5th, I've got Port Adelaide.
All I found was Ollie.
Now, I'm just going to talk about...
I was there. It writes itself, people. It writes itself.
Why were you looking for Ollie?
Because wines. You said, there was wines in the gutter. It was there. It wrote itself.
So I've got Port
Pear.
Port Power.
No, Port Pear.
What number? In 5th spot.
Oh, so have I.
Only because they need to prove to me that they can actually play decent footy against good opposition.
They beat us.
And be direct.
Yeah.
No, it's pre-season.
Come on in.
Then I've got Geelong 6th.
Yep.
Essendon 8th.
Yep.
And Melbourne 7th. I've swapped those around.
Oh, you've changed them now?
Yeah, I've swapped them around.
Fair
enough.
Okay, do you want mine?
Yes, go.
Oh, ladder. Let's see. Should I start
this is the full 18.
The full 18. I'll go through them quickly. Tankers, we've already named it there. Kangaroos. Everyone's going for the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
So next
you're copying me. Yeah.
Yep. So far, Brisbane.
Yeah, you're copying me. Yeah.
So far, Freo.
Nah.
Then Carlton.
Yep.
St Kilda.
Oh yes. Oh, you got them that low.
Yeah, I have. I have no. They burnt me last year, so I've dropped them. Like
Alan
a hot
Richardson's
spud.
head's on the chopping block.
Yeah, you can talk about that. You've got 3 coaches whose necks are on the block like a little chicken. And run around like a headless chook at the end of the game. So at 14...
Come on, get on.
So at 14 I had St Kilda, 13 Wet Toast.
Oh yeah.
I've got them there.
Oh, they're falling down.
12. Here's a little rocket one, just because I reckon... Although Anthony, after I wrote this, informed me of something I forgot about. I've actually got Gold Coast Suns as rocking up the ladder, and Anthony smashed me. He goes, that all their first 11 games are away because of the Commonwealth Games. I'm like, forgot that. Probably should be 16.
Yeah, they're on the road big time.
They probably they'll probably finish 16th now. Come back and listen to this. Probably finish 16th now.
Oh, it'll be a good bonding session.
Burnt me. They'll be bonded all right. Won't even need super glue. You're going to have to get that bloody eucalyptus oil to separate them. But anyway, I put Gold Coast Suns with new Stewie Jew, Happy Meal.
You like Stewie Jew, don't you?
I do. Just because he's got a lot of soft spots. He looks like a Happy Meal.
And he doesn't look a Happy Meal in
he
that.
He doesn't look like a Happy Meal.
In that.
But anywho, so 11 Collingwood. Although I think they could actually finish higher, but yeah, exactly. 10 Hawthorn. I think they will move back up. 9 Bulldogs. They've had some recruiting, bits and pieces. Anthony had to convince me there. 8, I've got Essendon. That's their list.
Saying that I've got Bulldogs 10th. But...
Well, there you go. Well, I have more faith in them than you do, obviously. 7, Melbourne, as much as I'm death riding them and I want them to be 18th. Geelong 6, Port Pear.
Geelong's an interesting one. I can't agree.
They got the Holy Trinity.
You got
there.
Geelong 6 too.
I do.
You've copied me here.
I have not. I didn't even know your bloody list. So Port Pear 5th. Richmond 3rd, Richmond 4th, Crows 3rd, and Giants 2nd. Giants 2nd I've got, and Swans 1. Although there's some people saying that Giants could drop out of the 8.
Nah.
Geez, they'd have to fall off a cliff, wouldn't they, to fall out of the 8? They'd have to be in a plane.
Although they've got a few injuries to their back half, but...
Who's got their back half injured?
Well, they lost Wilson to Freo, and then they got that Zachary Williams who did his Achilles. And he's a really good ball movement.
Well, that's my 18 for you. Just bloody death ride it. So,
beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's spectacular. Anthony brought the little topic up with me. Just another mention here. Coaches under the pump. Anthony alluded to this before.
Yeah.
Coaches.
The bunsen burners.
That's just a pump. I'm just priming the pump.
Oh, okay.
And then we just do. So that's the bunsen burners being lit.
Right under their back.
Right under their backsides. Now we're going to do a 3-2-1. I'm going to let Anthony go. I've only disagreed on one, although I sort of agree.
You sort of
chuck
agree.
someone in there just because I don't like agreeing with everything with Anthony. So number 3 is the least, and then number 1's got the most pressure.
Sure.
The bunsen burners lit.
Yes.
And there's kindling, and they're like doing the dance. It's like the winter. There's like the winter solstice, when they do the effigies. And set a light. We're going to know, right? She's going to... Off she goes. So, number 3. This one's really interesting. Anne, who did you pick?
Oh, I've picked Simon Goodwin because...
Because
I feel that he's got the list at his disposal.
Absolutely. He's had it for years.
in his second year.
He's had it for years.
So I expect them to make finals this year. And if he doesn't make finals with that list and the work...
You're going down there with matches and jiffy firelighters?
I'd be, next year...
I reckon he's under more pressure next year than this year.
But it will rise this year.
Okay.
It will rise.
Mine, if this team doesn't make the 8 or has that bit of a collapse, Bevo.
Yeah.
I know from premierships, and that's a long fall.
It happens.
But they're not a team. They're not in harmony.
They're not in that romantic phase anymore.
The romance is over. It's like watching. It's like watching Married at First Sight. The honeymoon's over, baby. So I think the honeymoon is well. There's infighting in the club.
There is a lot of infighting, and
the Alberti and Gordon thing. Everyone's trying to claim ownership of the premiership. I thought it was a team sport.
I thought it was the players out there.
I thought it was a team sport.
The 22 players out there.
Oh, and the coaching staff.
Yeah, but the players had to go out there and execute it.
Yeah, but it's a team sport. Thank everybody from your administration through there. Yeah. Don't try and claim this. They didn't go out there and win it. It's everybody.
No, but those two in particular did not go out there and kick the football.
Doesn't matter.
Kick the goals. I understand that, but...
They might have influenced who came to the club and when, the coaches that they got. Well... Got to think these things through from a higher level. It's a team thing. You think Fags, you can be sitting there going, we won a premiership, Fags helped us?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. Shut your pie hole. Anyway, number 2. Number 2, we agreed on this.
Alan Richardson from St Kilda.
They burnt me last year. I'm spreading all the pressure. He's lucky. Richo, you're lucky you're not number 1 on the list.
No, Richo's had, is it his fifth year?
They just signed him up.
Yeah, they did.
Based
is it his fifth year?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Well, he's been going up the ladder in increments, but in very small
increments. In fact, you get one of those B-digit measurers to come out, and that's the increments that he's been moving.
Well, he had 3 wins in his first year.
Woo!
And then 6 wins, 11-11.
Doubled it.
11-11, so...
And? 11 was last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's been up. He's going up the ladder, but...
Burn me.
No.
Go on. Number 1 on your list. Drum roll, please.
Now, it should be everyone's number 1.
Yeah, it is.
Nathan Buckley.
Yeah, Bunsen Burner Buckley.
Face off a smash crab.
That's not the reason you're picking him.
No, not at all. No, but in saying that...
They've had Goldsack with an ACL now too.
Oh, whoop-de-doop.
Harsh.
No, it's time for him. I'll tell you what, if he doesn't get them into the finals, he's gone. He is gone.
They have a lot of injuries last year? Or they were just crap?
They were just crap. There's a culture issue.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a massive culture issue.
The Bulldogs, big culture issue. I'm starting to question. I thought they'd ironed out any cultural issues at St Kilda. Now they're just crap.
Oh, they've been crap for years.
I know, but they've had the players. They just developed them. They have. They just haven't developed them.
They've got too many of the same player, I think.
Yeah. So Buckley.
They keep going for midfielders.
Buckley recruited midfielders every year. And they're just not...
They haven't...
And then their culture issue...
They needed to build from their back to the mid...
Was I right or not? Degoe's already back training.
Oh, he's back. Yeah.
Suspended indefinitely.
He'll play
suspended
on Saturday
indefinitely.
Night.
And next minute, playing round 1.
Have some integrity, Collingwood. Actually stand for something.
Yeah.
Stand for something. If you want to be a big football club...
Big
football club, do something.
Do something.
Because I don't have any respect for you.
Oh, you're very harsh today.
No, I've got no respect for them.
That's harsh.
They go around trolling opposition teams. I have had before you start doing that, get some results.
Get a mirror. Not for that, but to look in.
Yeah, have a good look at yourself.
Exactly. Just have a look in that mirror and say, what do we stand for?
You go and employ a Swimming Australia CEO. What's he going to do for the club?
Nah, that's different. We got someone from rugby.
Still in football though.
Nah, different.
Still football.
Oh, dude, just full of ants up your backside tonight. You just got angry pills. Swap out your angry pills for your happy pills, eh?
Well, no, I'm sick of...
Really? You think?
I'm sick of them.
Oh, jeez.
Sick of them.
Well, fair enough. Can we move on
now?
They
need to start...
Bunsen Burner Buckley, Bunsen Burner Buckley.
Start
that trending. Hashtag Bunsen Burner Buckley. Hashtag 2 Crows, like, follow, share and retweet on everything.
Just throw that in.
Just chuck it in there. Sidebar.
That was very enthusiastic.
Did you like that?
Ooh, yeah. Sounded like a siren.
Adelaide 36ers.
Oh.
Game 2.
Squared the ledger.
Back on track.
Squared the ledger.
Yep.
They were on yesterday.
They were on.
They were on. I love it. Splash. Splash. Have you seen Melbourne United and Adelaide 36ers have probably got the best Twitter accounts for banter.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's great.
Okay.
It's just good to...
Do you want to add something? Because you were pumped about 36ers.
Yeah, no, I was really pumped about 36ers. Well,
so
we squared the ledger, so we're 1-1.
Yeah.
But, interesting.
But one of our Childress did his shoulder. Did you notice that?
I did notice that.
Well, they're a bit wussy though. Like, I haven't watched basketball since
the fouls are pathetic.
You just touch them on the arm, foul. Touch them on the arm,
What
foul.
about if you pinch them on the bum?
What did JJ play? Now I understand. See? Now I understand.
They play soft.
Fouls, softs. He's better than that. Anyway, back off that. Get back on it.
Did you see any of the coverage?
What?
Of the 36ers.
I watched it.
You watched all of it. Did you see?
No, most the second half.
Did you see?
At least some part of it.
Did you see our
I saw some minutes. Yes, I saw Fade sitting there with Alana. It's lovely wife, Alana.
With Grant Kelly. And you know who Grant Kelly is?
No, I do not.
He is the owner of the Adelaide 36ers.
Wow.
And a big developer in Singapore.
Ooh, hello.
Ellie?
Yes. See, that was like a light bulb moment. Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Fortuitous
so what
timing.
does that mean?
It means that they got invited to sit with Mr. Kelly.
Well, we heard about that exclusive last week.
Yeah, but everyone kept saying we were going to own. It's just a partnership.
No, it's a partnership, isn't it?
What's what I be? If they come out and said we bought a chunk of it, and then
I think we're buying a chunk.
I haven't heard that. All I've read everywhere is partnering. Everyone thinks taking partnering as in buying a chunk. It's not like being married to them.
Nah, well that's true.
Yeah, and then Eddie Betts was there. Tex was there. Sauce and his lovely wife was there.
Tex has just jumped on the bandwagon.
No, Tex is there every year.
No, he hasn't been there recently.
Yes, he has. No. Yes, he has.
Not recently.
Because I know some friends that went there a couple of years ago. Tex is always there at the games.
No, Ali. Tex is just on the bandwagon.
Oh, just like you and me. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Bandwagon 36ers!
Now, Ali.
Yeah, hang on, D-Mac, before you smash me.
No.
Congratulations, D-Mac and Sarah. Little baby girl.
Little Lucy.
Little Lucy.
Lucy?
Yeah, something like that. Little Lucy Goosey. Named after JJ.
Good. That's a bit...
No, that would be called Joe then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Joe the Goose.
Sorry.
Now, Ali.
Yeah.
Last night.
Nah, don't know what you're talking about.
Last night, I released a drone.
You released a drone? Well, good on you.
I released a drone.
And?
Which had a little bit of infrared technology.
What are you doing, Anthony? I'm starting to get a bit nervous here. What are you doing?
So I was able to really navigate and have a look inside your house.
Right.
And I seen on your television.
Nah.
You were watching.
Nah.
Married at First Sight.
No.
Now I said to you weeks ago I was watching this and you said, why do you watch that? That's crap.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, you've disappointed me. Well,
yes, you did.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, Anthony?
You were watching Married at First Sight.
I don't know where you're getting your information from.
And you were getting really... You were looking for Trainwreck Telly, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I was bored. And everyone keeps going on about this crap. And what did I say?
It's crap, but it's so good.
What did I message you with?
Morons.
Yeah, except I put probably a letter F in there. These people are morons. They're more off than on, I can tell you. Car crash television. I'm embarrassed for myself. That I watched it.
Well, I'm going to put my hand up and say I quite like watching it.
Yeah, but you don't mind humiliation.
I like watching it. I think they're idiots.
They are. And they're not in relationships for a reason.
And no wonder they're single. Yeah. And why they've been single for so long was because they're damaged. They're damaged.
And the people are making plenty of money out. They want their 15 minutes of fame.
But that's true.
They're crap.
It's going to be good tonight.
That's enough of that because it's crap. It's going to be good, is it? I don't want to watch it.
Watch it Wednesday night. No. It's the last night of it.
Look, I had to wash myself in the shower for 30 minutes after washing that because I felt that unclean.
You loved it.
And disgusted.
You were like, oh, Kat,
I lowered myself to Anthony's level and I really needed...
Stop!
No. We did sit and laugh. Actually, I was just more shaking my head going...
Oh, you do. You just think like...
From a counselling perspective, I was looking at going, there's something wrong.
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
There's for sure.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
But enough about that crap. Let's talk about the round one lineup.
Well. Wow.
Had a couple people coming in saying, I didn't agree with our lineup. That's fine.
That's fine. That's your
But we have made a change.
decision.
We've only made one, not both changes.
Yeah.
With a few people coming in, bit of feedback. Thank you for the feedback. Keep it coming. It's all good.
No, we like
feedback. Don't care if you agree or disagree. Opinions are good.
Everyone's got.
But after, and especially when people keep questioning one of the changes. One in particular was that we had Bocconcini in the side over Duday.
Well, we can.
And after listening we listened to the people. We listened to the people and Ben Hart's presser.
Yes.
That was a bit of a giveaway.
Well, that was a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah, it looks like Dudes will be in.
Dudes is in. He's in for sure.
So he'd be a debutante.
Yeah.
A debutante, is that the word you're looking for?
No, debundant.
A debundant. I love that word. Oh, he's a debundant. Let's get a debundant in there. Do you reckon we would go in, okay, here's my thought. You ready?
Yeah.
Would we go in with 3 debundants?
No. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Does that change the lineup?
Well, we've got 3 in our side, Ali.
That's what I'm saying. Would we go in with 3 debundants? Because that's what we've got. Because we've got Duday. We've got Fogarty.
Would Pikey risk it? Would he risk it?
Yeah, I would. I would. I'm not the coach, and we've got Murphy.
So that's 2 newies to the forward line.
Yeah. Would we do that? But then you got to think. Look who's around him though in the forward area. You got Betts, Jenkins. We've slipped Greenwood into the forward.
Yeah.
Put Dougie on the bench just because that's just for balance, really. Then you got McGovern, Fogarty, and Lynch. Do you reckon you can...
Are we going to be too slow?
Murphy's quick. Fogg's not that slow. McGovern's got a bit of toe. Lynch is fine. Betts is fine. Greenwood's fine. So you happy with now? Okay, well here's the second... Obviously there's the...
I just look at our midfield and I'm worried about pace in there.
Okay, well remember it's not always about pace, it's about movement and ball speed.
That's true.
So there's 3 players that we couldn't name that we would... Or we've got first tier, second tier and third tier. So the first tier are obvious, first 22, round 22, pick them every time if they're available.
Sure.
Second tier are the players pushing for position, might get knocked in, knocked out, depending on form and opposition, like how they line up.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
you want to pick teams that match your opposition. Don't just stick with your same 22.
No, but it's also about balance too.
Exactly, so team balance.
Yeah.
And then the third tier are players on the cusp where they could push up and could surprise us this year. I've got a couple in there.
You do have a couple in there, you like.
I do. So for first tier, automatic 22, all time, every time, Tex, Brad Crouch and Bubba Smith.
Yeah.
Now obviously Bubba Smith's out for the season.
Where are those? Where? Oh,
pardon me. You right there, Ian?
Sorry
for keeping you awake.
Yawning in a podcast. Where's Tex and Brad Crouch at? Do we know?
They just listed Brad Crouch on the injury front here is abdominal strain test. Tex is a foot test. Riley Knight's another one there to be confirmed. So I don't know what the hell's going on there. And Smith obviously for the season.
Yeah.
Now, surprisingly or not, I haven't actually got Boogie Knight in first tier.
No,
last year I would have.
Last year, yeah, for sure.
But
he needs to work for that spot again, I think, Alan.
So for my second tier, I've got Miller.
Yep.
Because he's come back from knee tendonitis. Gallucci, everyone keeps talking him up. I know I've smacked him, but I want him to do. I want to be wrong.
Yeah, Gibson, I want to be wrong too.
Seedsman, Cheney, Keith, Knight, and Otten.
Yep.
And in my third tier, so these players that could push up, may not, but
push
they should improve. Tier. Yep, is Paholke, Patrick Wilson. Big raps on him.
Yep.
Elliot Himmelberg.
Yep.
And McPherson.
There's raps on Himmelberg. There is raps on him.
Yep, like a little Christmas present. And McPherson, I'm really looking forward to him being injury free. I really want to see what he can do. He's had was it hamstring groin? I don't know. Leg
well, he had a hamstring when he came to us. But
but he's had some chronic injury issues. But I trust our staff to get injured. What did I say? Did I say it wrong? No, just checking. I can do that.
No, osteotitis
pubis. That one. I probably pronounced that wrong too. Doesn't matter. So, but that was so our backs were Brown, Talia, Laird, halfbacks Kelly, Duday, Cardigan, centres Camp Ellis Yeoman debuting basically as a rookie.
Yep.
So Matt Crouch, Atkins, McGovern, Fogarty, Lynch, Betts, Jenkins, Greenwood, Jacobs, Sloan, and Gibbs. That is just a dream. And interchange Douglas, Murphy, McKay, and Hampton. I'm still thinking we've got one wrong in there because.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens.
Gibson might surprise us.
Yeah, I still think. Who do you think? Okay, out of the second tier.
But I'm thinking
Who might surprise and get picked?
In the second tier? Keith, yep.
Seedsman?
Yeah, and
Gibson. Yep.
If we go with Otten.
Oh, please no.
He's... Yeah. Look, I know he's close to 100 games, but...
Not on Etihad, not on that, not the speed of it.
Now, is Etihad going to be up to scratch, Ali? Is Etihad... Because I tell you what... If we get an injury from that turf...
An ACL off... I will be going absolute. Twitter will be in meltdown. I will be going off.
And if I'm the Adelaide Football Club,
suing.
I am suing.
Yep.
I am
promised
suing.
the ground to be in
You've got
form.
Friday night.
That happened before though, and they said the game was in tip-top form and the player did his ACL.
Yeah. It wasn't Brent Staker. He's now the Brisbane Lions player.
Oh. He did his ACL.
And
the turf.
He's actually suing.
Good. They're going to be held accountable.
That was a couple of weeks ago.
This is a billion-dollar industry.
Absolutely.
These players are putting it all on the line, and they're the entertainment.
So they laid the surface the other day.
Yeah.
They say that it's going to take a week to knit.
It's like Leatherface in
how on earth
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Like I know they've got all the they've got the lighting and stuff, but this is an indoor stadium, and it's under shade where they've put the new
where the stage was.
Like it's where the stage was. That I think it's the locker end.
I can't control it, mate.
Honestly, like we know when you grow lawn yourself, it takes a while to knit.
Yeah, look at ours. Look how long ours has taken. It's taken about 2 years. It's still barren. It's like my ovaries.
No, so if we get an injury,
I will be going off. Anyway,
I'll be disappointed.
Even to the Oppo, I don't care. Anybody on that ground.
If I'm Phil Harper, I'm going out there before the game and saying, look, this is not.
Something. Yeah, but
this is not. We're going to the MCG.
Yeah,
because the MCG is free. It's free Friday night. It's free Friday night.
Should have done it. They should have actually done that.
It's free Friday night.
Somebody mentioned, you just reminded me, there was something in there you said, I'm going to go talk to Nobes about it, David Noble about it. I'm like, why are you going to talk to Nobes when he's up in Brisbane? I think you meant Harper or Chapman or someone, but you mentioned Noble, and I'm like, what the hell? What are you going to Brisbane for? And I listened back to it, I'm like, oh, Ant's off in dream world, I can't let him go.
What did I say?
I don't know, just something about, you were talking about someone, I had to go speak to David Noble about that, about players coming in, and I'm like, Ant's off to Brisbane, obviously. He's tracking there. He followed Charlie Cameron up there on a little push bike. Okay. Opposition. Anything to note?
A bit of Alzheimer's.
Yeah. The
opposition. I'm not too sure with Essendon.
Well, Parrish might be out.
I can't get a read on this. Is a very small sample size.
I thought we'd go one podcast without trotting that tripe out.
It's a very, very small sample size. This JLT, so I'm not able to.
You got nothing. No, JLT is 2 games. It's nothing.
Well, they were crap.
Yeah, they were crap. But even then, you mean all I got from Essendon was Jake Stringer's hair. That's all I heard. He's got
and one fluky goal.
Ridiculous haircut.
He pulls them out of his bum every now and then.
Yeah, I know, but I think he's, Oh, fair enough. So, anything about this? What are your predictions? Should we have a look at the little ladder? We'll just to finish off the podcast here. Our tips, okay. Predictions of who's going to win. Anthony calls them tips. Potato. Jeez, precious little pup over here.
This is a 9 out of 9 this week. I think I said that.
Oh, yeah. You say 9 out of 9 every week and usually crash and burn and get one right.
Oh, I feel this is 9 out of 9, Helen.
Okay, I'll back you. Oh, Anthony's phone's ringing. Jeez, you right there, mate? Your pocket's on fire. Okay, first game. Stop looking at your phone.
I was just saying if it was
No, I don't care. What, in case it was your mum?
No.
You'd have to answer that.
Oh, yeah.
No, anyway, first game is Richmond versus Carlton.
Richmond.
Yeah, I picked Richmond too. Friday is the Bombers versus Crows at Etihad Stadium. Adelaide, correct?
Yep.
Then we've got at Etihad Stadium, we've got St Kilda versus Lions.
They're playing. Oh yeah. Yeah, Lions for mine.
I'm actually going to back Anthony in here because I've been death riding Saints, so they can prove me wrong here. But I'll go Lions.
Why are you death riding the Saints just in case you do a trade with?
They burnt me last year.
With them for them to Rory Sloane.
Nah, don't care. I'll burn them again. Burn them twice. Nah, not worried about that. The old Lattes versus the Dockers.
No, I'm going Fremantle.
I'm going to go Poor Pair.
I like what I've seen with Freo.
Oh, I like what you see, do you? I'm going to go Poor Pair.
Yeah.
It's the old Poor Pair.
I think you secretly are in love with the pair.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious that I'm not.
You love Ken.
I do.
Oh, Ken.
Oh, Ken. Okay. Suns versus North. Now, here's your tanking list right there. I reckon we're going to go Suns.
Oh, you're going Gold Coast. I'm going Gold Coast too.
Yeah. We're agreeing a bit much here. Okay. Hawks versus Pies.
I'm going the Pies.
I'll go the Hawks just to bug you up.
The Hawks are crap.
Just wait. I don't trust Clarkson, so I've learnt never write him off, apart from last year, of course. Then you got the Bulldogs versus Giants.
I've gone Giants.
Yeah, I'm going to go Giants too. I thought you went Bulldogs.
No, I went Giants because it's played over there at Blacktown.
Okay, men kick a goal at MSG. Yeah, we got the Melbourne Demons. Death Ride versus Geelong.
Melbourne.
Geelong. Death Ride Melbourne, remember?
I've gone Geelong. Melbourne, sorry.
See, you know where you should have picked. Then for the rounding out the games, over at, what's it called?
Optus Stadium.
Optus Stadium now it's called. The new stadium over in Perth.
I can't wait to see the
pretty
footy
cool,
game.
actually.
Can't wait to watch that game Sunday.
Good. Eagles, Wet Toast versus Swans. I'm going Swannies.
I've gone Sydney, yeah.
I think you just do, because they're going for the tanking too. Wet Toast could be on my tanking.
I don't know why, because they've got to give their first round draft pick to Gold Coast.
Who's this?
Wet Toast.
Oh no, they'll actually try this year then.
But because they got all those second rounders last year for the draft, remember?
We should have swapped first rounders with Carlton over Melbourne. Anyway, can't do that. But anywho, so that's our predictions. How much are the Crows going to win by? Let's just make that interesting. 32.
No, not that
Darcy
high.
Fogarty.
10 points.
10 points? I'm going to go for, 32. More like 74, but 10 to.
Yeah, no. 10 points for me. I think it's going to
be
be
a close game.
Going to be a close game.
It's really hard. My saying, every season I need about 7 games to get a read on everybody, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I do. I say that, and then I go, maybe one more. I need the 8th game. Then I need the 9th. By that time, everyone's nearly played. I'm like,
Our aim should be just to make top 4. Look, Ali, if
I'm
I'm brutally honest...
Yes. Be honest.
I really don't know what to expect with us this year.
Neither do I.
Do I have the greatest of confidence? I don't.
No, I'm going on last year's form. I think what hurts us the most, if we just lost Lever, if we just lost him,
I'm worried.
I wouldn't be as concerned. But having Brodie Smith out as well, he'd been in ripping form.
Oh, he was.
I think that's where we're going to... I don't trust our defence. If we get an injury to a keeper... Imagine if Tarly got injured. Okay? It's the Chelsea Randall thing that I just can't let go of after half-time,
I'm not.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm worried. I'm not confident. I don't know. I don't know
you
what
have us finishing high up the ladder.
I do have us, but that's going off last year's form.
Right.
But
So if we smash Essendon,
if I was going by my gut feel and how I'm feeling at the moment with this, I'd have us out of the 8.
Really? There's some people that are death riding us like that too.
With how I'm
if
feeling,
we're out of the 8, tank.
Oh, it's a bit of a...
Lukosius, here we come.
We will be a faker. We'll move into the faker.
Yeah. No, we'll be in the tankers
in the fankers and tankers.
Fakers and tankers.
No.
We'll be doing that with Lukosius and what's the other dude's name?
Rankine.
Rankine there. Rankine will probably be ours. Mark that right down a little book.
Yeah, you've got a feeling.
I do. In my waters.
I can
the dry waters.
I need to see. I think because I haven't seen that third JLT game, I can't decide.
It's because we lost the last game, and that's what's.
And I think we lost the women's yesterday.
It's just been negative,
confidence.
Isn't it? Right, so we're going to crack in. We're going to back the boys. They're going to win. First game, restore your confidence. Fogarty's going to come in and go.
We win our first game, I'll be happy. Because your first game, you always have to win.
I'd like to see some of those debutants, as you call them, debutantes. I'd like to see Fogarty or someone just announce themselves and go, how you going?
On Friday night football.
Yeah. Best stage.
The boys are back.
Oh, shut up! I hate that song. We're gonna end the
Friday
podcast now.
Footy.
Yeah, you're boring me, Ant. That's right, Ant. Okay, so that's it for the podcast today. We've been a bit more serious today.
I need to ask you your thoughts on the Crows this year.
Well, I think I've just agreed.
No, so you think that...
I'm a little bit nervous.
With how I feel...
Oh, no, I don't go by your feelings at all. They're up and down like a mad woman's custard. I don't really go with that.
Up and down like a yo-yo.
Yeah, exactly. So,
No, but honestly...
small sample size.
Are you...
I haven't seen enough of us.
No, I haven't seen enough.
I haven't seen a settled lineup.
I'm worried. Put it that way. I'm worried about what mental...
Nah, I'm not worried about... Oh, no.
Come on.
No.
2013,
No.
we come back from that prelim in 2012.
No.
We played like...
Different.
And we're playing Essendon again, which makes me even more like...
No. I think it depends on... I need to see this game. If I look at the names on paper alone... Remember I sent you a message and I said, this is how many we had in the All-Australian. Bar Lever, we've still got all those players. Correct?
Yeah.
They haven't left. They haven't lost form. We just... what's his name? Sloan always has a rusty first game. That's standard.
All right.
He goes through the motions. Betts went through the motions.
I think I just need to
Gibbs
see...
is a Rolls Royce.
I just need to see how our midfield...
You need to just see Sauce, Sloan, Gibbs...
Betts, goal.
Betts, goal. Yeah. Jacobs, Gibbs, Betts, goal. And we stand and cheer from the rafters. That be fair? We're going to round this up. People are bored. They're going to sleep.
Yeah, come on. Let's wrap this up.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So, okay. That's our early
Bit
morning. So I'm going to round
serious
this up. Yeah, a bit serious, but that's okay. It's a serious sport. And we're both really a bit pissy because the women lost.
And we don't know what to expect for Friday night.
No. So we could be up and about, or we
if it's a good win, well, we expect next Monday night to be on fire.
Or we'll be the movers, shakers, tankers and fakers. We'll have a very long list if we lose.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be right.
We'll be throwing out half the team.
Okay, we'll be put in there. We'll put in our changes and that and everything as well. So listen, DJ Khaled will take us out for the rest of this podcast.
No, we didn't win.
I'm still playing it because I'm eternally hopeful.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, I should have played "You're a Loser, Baby." So we're not going to play that. So.
You're going back.
Okay then, peeps. We out. Enjoy the podcast.
Listen to us next Monday.
Yeah, next Monday, and then we'll put it out Tuesday.
Yeah.
See you, peeps. Bye-bye.
Bye.